Hey guys, Tempi here, and it's Tutorial Tuesday. This week we're covering supports, and I'm joined with my friend who's playing Caitlyn. And yes, this is bot, but it's also the fastest way that I can do this without harassing my whole team. So this week's support, I'm playing Sona, as you can see here, and there are quite a few bit support. There ranges from high poke, tanks, and just generally that's about that actually. High poke and tanks. I'm playing one of the high pokes, and it's Sona. She has been nerfed, and some players don't prefer her, but she's one of the top supports that are played on high elo as well as the competitive scene. Competitive scene. To apologize for my slight mistakes in speech. And that's because of her ultimate. She has heal, she has slow and movement speed that she grants to allies. She has a high damage output, and she's more regarded as a late game support than early game. Some of the other supports are Leona, as you can see on the bottom. She's a tank. Her stuns are amazing, and she's more of a do or die support. I'm just waiting for the game to start. That masked Shaco is being super slow. And next week I'll be covering the last position in its AD carries, and I can't wait to be done with this. It was fun to do, but horrible at the same time. So yeah. Okay, we have entered the game. I'll start with heal and get the Fairy Charm and 4 wards. This will give me quite a bit of sustain in the lane, especially since my AD carry will be farming quite a bit. And even though I don't have an enemy jungler or a friendly jungler in this game, it's still good to start with wards, especially if you have someone like Leona, Blitzcrank, Taric, even Alistar against you. It just helps a bit more to grant vision to your carry so he can feel or she can feel safe while farming and doing their job. Now, Caitlyn started with 72 AD because of that long sword and healing potions. So that's quite good because he doesn't have that much sustain at the start, but he can take care of himself with those 2 potions while I do my job and punish the enemy if they touch him. You started with what? Yordle Snaptrap?
Yep.
Okay. So I took Aria of Preservance, that's her heal, and her passive, Sona's passive is the Power Chord. After casting 3 spells, the next basic attack deals 18 bonus magic damage and has an additional effect based on the song Sona is currently playing. And currently I'm playing the Aria of Preservance, and Power Chord is Diminuendo. Rarely read those things. And it reduces enemy's total damage output by 20% for 4 seconds. In activation, Sona heals the most wounded nearby allied champion for 40 plus 0, and grants 8 additional armor and magic resist for 3 seconds, while her persistent aura gives 3 bonus armor and magic resist to all allied champions. So my carry will start last hitting, as that's his job, while I'll come around and poke a bit. Try not to get damaged a lot. Sometimes that is unavoidable, but usually around 215, 230, it's good to put a ward in the enemy laning bush so that you know who is where. You shoo the enemy champion away if you can. If not, just pull back, try to stay alive, grant your first kill to your ally. heal, chase, and double kill. If you're pushing past the midpoint, try to ward a bit top in case of Blitzcrank and Taric and Alistair. Try to ward this bush. Other than that, keep 2 wards up at a time, at all times in the early games till you get some of the items that you need. We'll be covering items in just a moment. With Sona it's easy to lose mana because she can spam a lot, so try to get that early Fairy Charm or even the Chalice of Harmony. Almost forgot how it's called. Using the healing potion. Chalice of Harmony to get the Mikhail's Crucible, especially in a high stun enemy team composition. Just poking, staying behind. Actually, staying behind is never good. Try to avoid as a support to stay behind your staying behind your AD carry. If you're a squishy support, you can, but if you're someone like Taric, Trash, that's also one of the more popular champions, try to get involved in front of your AD carry just to give him the security he needs and punish. It's all about punishment. Tenebara, what do you say? We go back?
Yeah, just
no health, no mana.
Yeah. Just one last poke.
Yeah. It's always good to have good communication between your AD carry and support. It's a team in itself within the League of Legends team, as you'll fast learn. You always check with your AD carry when he's ready to pull back or stay a bit longer in the lane. So buying another Fairy Charm, 2 wards, and I picked up Philosopher's Stone. So while I'm moving back, some of the items that the support go for is definitely Shurelia's Reverie. Gives health, mana, health regen, mana regen, and cooldown reduction, and its unique active is the plus 40% movement speed. Also Sightstone and Ruby Sightstone, you can get it mid-game. If you want to be a bit more tanky, you will go for the Doran's Shield and Ruby Crystal with the Philosopher's Stone. If you want more vision, you will definitely go for the early Sightstone just to give you what you need. I don't recommend tanking the turrets with champions like Sona, Janna, Soraka and Lulu. It can be done, but you need to be very careful. 1 Q and my carry has a kill. Double kill. He tanked it nicely, but he also knew that nobody's coming. We don't have vision anymore, so I need to take care of that. And he knew how long he can last in. Try not to turret dive as an AD carry, it's really not smart. Wait for your jungler or support to get in. So we are harassing Annie. I will go in second again. She's exhausted. And I'm gonna die. Oh well. Shit happens. I picked up the second Fairy Charm because I want to go for Chalice of Harmony to get Mikhail's Crucible. Which gives mana, magic resist, and mana regen per 5. So if you're playing someone that uses quite a bit of mana like Sona and Lulu, go for the mana items. Don't go for the Tear of the Goddess. It's really not good on her anymore. Before, yes, now with Ethin's Unholy Grail or Mikhail's Crucible, you can definitely pull out more mana with that and keep the sustain up in lane. Also, so who's talking about her items? Shurelia, Mikhail's Crucible, Locket of Iron Solari. Always check with what aura items your teammates are going, especially solo top and jungler, as they can also take Locket of Iron Solari or Aegis. The Locket gives 400 health, 35 armor, 10 cooldown reduction, 10 health per 5, and grants a shield that protects everyone around you. So it's quite good. Also, another GP10 item is definitely, or gold per 10 item that you would be using as a support is the Cage's Lucky Pick. So try to get that as well, as it grants you... you can pass through here now. As it grants you more gold, even though you have quite a bit of different items, and in your masteries you have pickpockets, so you can gain gold faster that way. What is my carry building? Oh, you're going for the Blade of the Ruined King?
Yeah, it is the new meta, so...
Yeah, new meta. Early support's early game job is to just protect the carry, say SS, keep a constant communication between the team, especially jungler and bottom or top lane, trying to see who needs a gank, who needs help. Late game, mid and late game, he's definitely the one that will run around, put wards down. It's okay if you help your support with warding, it's really not such a huge, nice damage thing. And again, call assess. In case of Sona, her job is in team fights to catch 3 or all 5 of enemy teams with her ultimate that I unlocked, and I forgot that I am saying the abilities. Her Q is Hymn of Valor. Her persistent aura is grants attack, damage, and ability power to nearby allied champions by 8. Her activation deals 100 plus 5 magic damage. Just gonna exhaust and let you kill her, and then I'm running away. Trying to keep myself alive while giving out the necessary needed damage. Finish? Don't die.
Yeah,
Damn it.
it
Oh well.
sucked. What do you build after?
After I try to get the Zeal, because she needs that that attack speed.
Okay, no
As you
problem.
notice that she's quite a bit of, as an AD carry, she has that dead attack damage. She just pokes but doesn't deal that much.
Yeah.
So she really is dependent on that. Where is it? So getting Cage's Lucky Pick. What do I need for Mikhail's Crucible? I need that, but I'm going to go pick up Sightstone. Or get ready for Sightstone. Still don't have boots. I need to start finishing some of my items to get boots. As I was saying, activation deals 100 plus 23 magic damage to the 2 nearest enemies, and her power chord is staccato, deals double power chord damage. So it's definitely something that can be deadly. Sona is known to kill steal or kill secure, so try to avoid doing that. Her E, Song of Clarity, grants nearby ally champions 4 bonus movement speed. On Persistent Aura, grants nearby allied champions 6% movement speed for 1.5 seconds on activation, and her power chord tempo slows an enemy by 40% for 2 seconds. So that's her normal abilities. Gonna switch to my Q, the Hymn of Valor, just to grant that extra speed. Nice. Very good. increase movement speed, and leave it. Could have stole it. Come on, let's get it him.
Come on!
Pull back, pull back. You're tanking. So we're gonna walk out, running.
Ah!
Wrong side. Oh well, got executed. But my carry lived, so that's my job. Her ultimate is Crescendo, and it strikes an irresistible chord, forcing enemy champions to dance for 1.5 seconds and take 150 plus 27 magic damage. It's all ability power scaling, so that's why the extra numbers. So I'm gonna do this, finish that, because possible nothing yet, and get another ruby crystal. So I've been actually slacking as a carry, just because as a support, as there's nothing much to do and we're pushing, but I am going to now show you some of the typical places you want to put wards down. I don't have a lot of them. I did pick up Shurelia. So if you're being under siege, something like here, between Wraiths and Red Buff, entrance to your jungle, everyone's pushing. Dragon, if you're going a bit of aggressive, definitely their blue buff is the thing. All around Baron, same positions, so you would want to do this here, try bush, entrance, also warding middle. There you go. Some healing.
So what do you generally build after Zeal?
After Zeal, I go for Bloodthirster, especially after the after this patch where Blade of the Ruined King just became so powerful and the new meta. Or if you are comfortable with your attack speed and your health gain, you go for the Infinite Edge. Gives you more damage and definitely grants that crit an extra bonus attack damage. So you are more of a powerhouse. So it actually depends on what the situation is. Nice miss. And that's that. As I mentioned, next week I'll be covering the AD carries, hopefully with the help of my AD carry that is here now. Until then, subscribe, share, comment, like, dislike.